Did you know that your AC might be sexist? Did you realize that your AC might be going out on the street and harassing women?
No, women are in a nature setting, like, to be conquered.
Well, according to this lady, apparently AC is sexist now. I have no idea what she's saying, but let's give it a look, shall we? Sky News, the most reliable source of news in the entire world. We can definitely trust what Sky News has to say.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
I know.
So we're right off to a great start. You know, air conditioning is sexist. We have a incredibly dumbass looking woman here who is going to say why the air conditioning is sexist. You know what? Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe she has a point. Maybe there's something that I don't know about. Maybe she's gonna bring an actual problem that's not come out to the light yet. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, and let's see what she has to say.
So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC.
Now, I can't actually tell if you have a cold or not, but you know what, again, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you have a point. Go on. Let's see what you have to say.
It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
Okay, so the people in the office are like, you know what, we have to regulate the temperature to fit the men. They go out, they do the research. Okay, how do you feel the cold? They ask every single man on the office how much cold that they feel, and they ask the women, and they see, oh, the women's get less colder, so they put it up to the men's scale. They do research before they set the air conditioning. They don't just put it to the, you know, coolest possible so that people don't sweat to death. You know, they definitely do the research and keep it to the best for the men so that women will freeze to death in their office.
Jack. The AC is too cold.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of that office thermostat.
They literally kill each other to get to the thermostat first. It's like a battle royale, but for the thermostat. You know, it's like a big old Fortnite battle royale.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit!
Often in offices, it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally.
If the manager of your section is a man, probably he's going to be the guy that's going to be controlling the AC. Or, you know, other people can control the AC, but mostly that's the guy that's going to be controlling the AC. But if your company's, you know, manager was a woman, then she would be controlling the AC. It's not so much about the AC as much as it's about who is in charge of the company itself.
And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, you know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen. And, you know, often, like, actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but
It is a silly, dumb fucking issue. It's not even a fucking issue. Okay, here's my problem with this video, right? She's complaining that the AC is too cold, but there are literal people dying of heat stroke in like Africa and shit, and that's an actual problem. But you know, people are so fucking entitled these days that they will complain that their AC is too cold when there are people dying from heat. How privileged are you? You say that white people are privileged. She's not white, and she's a woman. Right? Straight white men are not the only people who are privileged. She is privileged, but she's complaining about it. That's the only fucking thing that they have in difference. Men don't complain about shit. Feminists complain about literally every single thing that they can get their hands on. Now you might be thinking, oh, Diplomatic is mad. I'm not mad, alright? I'm not mad. I'm just really, really mad.
Honestly, I think so many women listening now are going to just be nodding their heads thinking, yes, that is exactly my reality. You know, we joke at work that we actually can't dress fashionably anymore for summer because you actually just can't go in sandals. You can't go in a summer dress because...
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? You can't wear fashionably. It's almost like that men have to have a certain dress code to go to offices, don't they? They have to wear a shirt and they have to tuck it in with pants, or maybe they have to wear a suit. But women, you have the privilege of wearing whatever the fuck you want, but you still complain about it, don't you? You still complain even though you have the freedom to wear whatever you want.
So yeah, it is quite frustrating, especially when you then go out on your lunch break or your commute home and you're absolutely boiling outside. And I think there is a bit of a problem when it's warmer outside than it is inside your office.
That is the point of an air conditioning. She just explained what air conditioning is. If it's hot outside, you go into your office and it's cold, so you are not boiling to death. That's what air conditioning is supposed to be doing. What? Alright, so say that she just made the point of like AC is sexist and it's appealing to men and all that shit. You know what? I have a very good idea. I think that's going to solve this problem. When you're going to the office, if it's a hot day, wear something that will not get you boiling hot, right? And when you go into the office, you can take a bag with you, right? So take a sweater or a jacket or whatever you want, and when you're inside, if it's too cold, just wear a bloody fucking jacket. I don't see the problem. And here's the thing, okay, she's complaining. She's just a stupid bitch that's complaining about this stuff, right? Why is a news source, Sky News, actually reporting this as an actual problem when they choose to ignore actual problems that's going on in the world? You know, it seems like a little bit of a pandering to feminists to get extra points from them and, you know, appeal like the good news source. They're not good news source, they're just a dumb piece of shit doing the pandering to people so they can get more, you know, goody points in the society. God, I think... Fuck! You can solve this problem if you have a brain. Like I said, take a fucking jacket to work. You'll be fine. Anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe. If you hate feminists, subscribe. Like that bell button. For every like, a feminist falls out of this world. Yes, that's what happens. Let's hit 50 likes. I don't know, somewhere around there. Anyway, so I'm gonna go grab my gun and I'm gonna go murder some feminists right now. Bye.